Alright, what up guys, your boy VL. Today I am recording this video for the third time because one, my iPhone is acting up. I have only 16 gigabytes of memory, so as a content creator, it's a really tough struggle for me. I'm actually about to head to the mall in a little bit to try and get a new phone. I just got my business registered, so hopefully they can give me a deal on that and I can get out more content for you guys. In regards to that, I apologize for not being able to, I shouldn't say not being able, no excuses, for not putting out a video for quite some time onto YouTube. I got a lot of stuff I want to say, and I want to share that with you guys today. So basically, one of my resolutions, I don't know what you want to call it, but one of the things I want to do and make a point to commit to this year is to be more active on YouTube, because you know, you don't have the restrictions of the 1 minute on Instagram. Also, in regards to that, I just want to quickly shout out everybody who has helped me in rebuilding my account back up, who's been sharing and supporting my content. As you guys know, if you look at an older video, I had an account around 14,000 followers that got disabled by Instagram. You know, Instagram, y'all got to stop doing that. Like, for real, like, that is ruining people's businesses. Is you know, it's crazy. Anyhow, I'm working on getting that back still. I mean, I'm trying to hang on, guys. You know, you work hard on something, you want to try and fight to get it back. Regardless, I'm very grateful for the way that my new account at VinFloresLe, that's VinFloresLe. I'm very grateful for the way that it's been progressing and growing and rebuilding. Quickly shout out Vinny Rehab. Thank you so much, big brother, for reposting my stuff. Dr. Jacob Harden, Doc Gen Fit, Roy Dean Chan, my other big bro out there, really putting me on and helping me rebuild my account. Dr. Hawk Rehab, shout out to you as well. Dr. Katie Claire, there's a lot of them. If I miss anybody, you know it's all love. Oh, Ian Warner, my fellow brother and Olympian. Actually, I'm doing a podcast with him as well, and that should be dropping sometime soon. So shout out him as well. And yeah, I'm just very grateful. And I just want to speak on that a little bit. When you have a goal, the first thing you have to think about is, why am I doing it, and what am I willing to give in order to see that through? When I first started branding myself on social media, I remember, you know, I'd like to say that I've matured a lot since then. I just want to apologize because I'm trying to be quick in recording this video because the lighting is pretty good right now, and you know, I'm in Canada. The winters are long and the days are short. I just gotta take advantage of this fleeky lighting, you know what I'm saying. When I first started branding myself and building my personal brand on social media, the idea of being known was I guess kind of attractive, but at the same time, you have to think of why. Like, what do you want to be known for? Like, what are you even doing it for? And the biggest driver for me, because I could care less about how well known I am. There's a lot of people who are well known out there putting out, you know, stuff that isn't conducive to helping people. So at its core, what I really wanted to do was help people, provide them with exercises and ideas to, one, mix up their workouts and keep exercise fun, spread positive energy, and help them in injury prevention and rehabilitation, and also their performance goals as well. So that's really what drove me, my life experience as an athlete, and I'm continually building that experience as an athlete, training for the 2020 Olympics right now, trying to document that as much as I can as well, guys. So hopefully I'll get a vlog type of video for the kind of stuff that I do in training. But basically, I had to look at, what did my life experiences up to this point prepare me to do? What has my past struggles, my past obstacles prepared me to do, and what can I do with that to service and to help other people on the greatest scale that I could possibly do it? And that really led me to, one, building my personal brand on social media, and two, building my business. You have to really come to terms with the why, and with that, you know, I think a lot of people, they struggle with work ethic. They're, oh man, I can't do this for this so many hours of the day. I just wanna shut things down after I come home from work at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, whatever it is. But I truly believe that when you have a mission, when you have a desired outcome that's bigger than yourself, you know, another reason why I built my company, it was initially around my initials, VL, but then I created that and flipped that into something that meant more than me. Live freely, vivre libre in French. You know, that's how I created my business to be something bigger and greater than myself. And when it's bigger and greater than yourself, you're not gonna want to, sorry, it's getting kind of hot in here. You're not going to complain and be unwilling to make the sacrifices, such as, you know, maybe giving up your favorite TV show, maybe staying up a little bit later at night. Of course, you know, not to diminish your health, or get up a little bit earlier to work on the things you need to work on in order to make your vision come true. But that vision has got to be bigger than yourself, guys. And when it's greater than yourself, when it's to help other people, when it's to, you know, for me, preventing people from going through what I went through in regards to injuries and lack of help and lack of guidance, when it's bigger than yourself, you are going to, the work ethic is going to take care of itself, guys. So when you're setting your goals, I know we're already a full month into New Year's, a little bit more than that actually, but it's never too late to start. And I don't believe that you should wait till next year. I think you should make that decision. You can make that decision at any time, any second, any minute of your life, to change your life and to adjust it to accommodate what your goals require in order to achieve. Really coming up with a vision and a mission that's greater than yourself is the first thing that you need to do. You know, maybe let's talk about what I do. My service is personal training, strength and conditioning. If the client is not aligned and has come to terms with why they want to do it and the reasons that make it greater than themselves, it's very hard for that client to stick to the program, to do the things that aren't going to sabotage their work when they're training with me. You know, a client can see me 5 times a week. That's 5 hours out of the week. There's 162 hours, I think. Forget that. There's a number of hours in the week, and that's just a small fraction of it. You have to have that work ethic, that drive, and you have to be able to find that within yourself to create that success in whatever you're trying to achieve. You know, I'm not talking from a place where, oh, look, I'm successful. I'm not. You know, I'll be honest, I'm not even 1% of where I really want to be at 10 years from now. You know, that's just me cutting out the work for myself. You know, I probably am, but in reality, I always am shooting for more. I never tell myself, oh, well, I've gone this far, maybe I could take the pedal off the gas a little bit. No, I'm constantly pushing, because maybe the goal that I set, I can push that limit even further if I just keep growing and keep being willing to learn and start to see that vision clearer and clearer and clearer, so that I can make the adjustments to my work ethic, make the adjustments in my lifestyle to really push the boundaries on what I'm capable of doing. A podcast I've been listening to by Ed Mylett, shout out Ed Mylett, really good information out there. He said, when it comes down to it, at the end of life, if you were to meet the best version of yourself, are you going to be happy with shaking hands with that person and satisfied in knowing that you became that person, or being disappointed in what you've done your whole life to not become that person, or to not have achieved your greatest potential, the best person you could have possibly became? I never want to get to that point. You know, I envision that day when I come to face to face with the Vin Lee, who is the best possible version of Vin Lee that he could have possibly have achieved. And I don't want to feel inadequate. I want to know that I gave it my best shot, and that I became that person who I was destined to become. I became that person who I decided to be, that I made the decision to do. And what drove that are reasons that were greater than myself, greater than my personal success. It's for the success of the people around me. It's for the energy in creating more positivity and productivity and success in the people who I encounter. So again, if you come to terms with a reason that's bigger than yourself, I believe that the work ethic will follow, and you will really want to achieve that even more. And when you want something bad enough, guys, you are going to be willing to make the sacrifice to make that happen, no matter what. Example, I train on top of building my business. I think a lot of successful business entrepreneurs do so because it builds mental toughness. It's like mental conditioning and physical conditioning. If your body's not in the right place, your spirit's not in the right place, your brain's not in the right place, your mentality is not in the right place, it's very hard to do the things you need to do in your business and career to find success in that. For me, it's kind of like I have this bucket, this figuratively speaking, I have this bucket that I pour from in order to share with my clients, this energy, this willingness to help, this service, whatever it is. I have this bucket that I'm pouring into my clients and the people that I encounter. And if I am not refilling that bucket by taking care of myself, by training and making that sacrifice, if I'm not doing that, then how can I continually keep doing what I'm doing to help other people without getting burnt out? It's important, guys, that you're taking care of your health. A lot of people, they see a goal. I mean, again, I touched on what are you willing to give up in order to achieve the goal that you're trying to achieve. And one of those things should not be your health, okay, guys? Without your health, you might be able to achieve that success, but how can you enjoy it if you're not healthy? Can't really put a price on that. You ought to invest into it and take care of that, because that is going to refill that bucket that you're pouring from in order to help other people. So guys, I don't want to talk for too long, but again, if you want something bad enough, again, in regards to my training, I want to make the 2020 Olympics. I know that if I commit to that and I see it through to the end, I will have no regrets. I will not be left with the feeling of what if I just made the extra time? What if I just cut off the relationships that were dragging me down? I don't want to be left with that at the end of my life. You know what I mean? So that is a sacrifice that I'm willing to take. Those are the things I'm willing to do in order to see that goal. Whether you achieve whatever you want or not, again, knowing that you gave your best shot is the best feeling, and who you become on that journey is the greatest gift and the real true reward in pursuing whatever it is that you want to pursue. So that's just an example in how my training is that sacrifice that I'm willing to take in order to, again, refill the bucket and pour that energy into other people and really impact people's lives. So I hope that was helpful. I hope that it might have given you some guidance. These are just things that I'm picking up along the way in my journey. It is really getting hot right now. I'm starting to sweat a little bit. It turns out I didn't really need to get that winter coat that I wanted, because, you know, I just kind of paired up a vest with my little dinky jacket over here, which kind of does the job. And I'm not at that point right now, if I'm being honest, that I need to drop $500 plus on a jacket I'm going to be using 3 to 4 months out of the year. So, you know, again, another sacrifice I'm willing to do in order to reinvest into the business so I can impact more people, instead of trying to look friggin' cool to people who I'm not even seeking their approval. I'm not seeking anybody's approval. So I think a lot of people, they invest in the wrong things that they think are gonna give them some kind of status, you know, get them some kind of respect. Really prioritize and think about what's really important and invest into that, your health being the number one thing. So guys, thank you for listening. Again, I hope that was helpful. I know I said that last time, but thank you guys for supporting me. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna invest into a new phone. I'm gonna invest into a new camera so I can keep putting out this content. And I really feel good about sharing what I'm learning along the way. So thanks again for your support. I love y'all. Spread peace, love, and positivity always. Live freely. VL Fit out.